Baruch here with genConnect and John Seeley Brown, or JSB as he likes to be called.
Oh, greetings.
Good to see you again. I was just saying we go back to at least 5 minutes ago, so we're old friends.
Yes.
Now you call yourself the Chief of Confusion, but I'm hoping that you can help us gain some clarity in this conversation.
Well, I think in today's crazy world in which change is upon us everywhere, that it may be more important to be able to ask cutting-edge questions than providing answers. And so I like to think of myself as the person that often listens, pretends to listen as much to what's not being said as what is being said, and then think, aha, all this maybe, and then I can think of a really interesting question that helps to gel everything being talked about, connect the dots, uncover the deep structure of the issues at hand, and so on and so forth. So I tend to think of questions that are often now more powerful, more useful for unleashing, advancement than almost anything else.
Well, here's my first cutting edge question, I'm hoping. How do we really foster imagination and really generate the best ideas possible in all sectors? Let's just start big picture.
So, first of all, I would kind of step back and say, let's be careful not to confuse imagination with creativity. Because everywhere I go, people say, how to become creative, how to become creative. Here are courses on creativity. Creativity is important, but somehow I like to think about imagination lets you imagine what could be. And then we have a gap, and then we can kind of close that gap, often with current tools, often used in very creative ways. So creativity often applies to the tools that help us close the gap, but if you can't imagine what could be, then I think that then creativity is just smaller, faster, cheaper.
So imagination sets the roadmap through which you'll end up channeling your creativity.
Right. And
Okay.
imagination turns out to produce things that are very vivid. They often are images in one form or another. You can fill in the detail in your own mind as you kind of reflect on it. There's a kind of a part of the mind that we only begin to barely understand of how do we construct a mental image of something that suggests all kinds of other things we could be thinking about or connecting things to that image.
So what's the sector that you think is most in need of creativity right now?
I think the most, I would say, how to actually communicate in more powerful ways. Because I think that we all tend to get stuck in ruts, and how to bust out of those ruts, and how to create experiences that get people to think beyond their own comfort zone. So, one of my main advices to CEOs around the world is in this world of exponential change, what are you personally doing to get out of your own comfort zone? How do you get out of being stuck in a rut? We're all in ruts. They're all in, organizational procedures, in one form or another. They kind of help us without not even have to think how to act. In a world today, what happens when you really kind of get out of your comfort zone and get challenged in ways? And in fact, I do think about being here at Ask My Idea Festival. I'm now talking about bringing certain CEOs and saying, no, you must come to Ask My Idea Festival, and if you want, I will take you and be a moderator or a mediator for you to go to certain sessions, to ask certain types of questions, and to kind of experience things that is completely foreign to you. So the importance of kind of getting out of our own comfort zones, especially in a global society. I mean, how many of our people in Congress actually traffic in the global economy? How many of them have actually been in China personally and understood what China is up to today versus what this country is up to?
Right.
And I just think that we got to broaden our set of experiences and engage in experiences that challenge our current beliefs.
Well, John Seeley Brown, thank you for helping us get out of our comfort zones. And for more with John Seeley Brown or JSB, be sure to check out genConnect.